You don't need to go to Niagara Falls when you can eat some Brian balls.
What's up, NASCAR Diecast collectors and Diecast viewers on YouTube? This is OBB, the Diecast news guy, and welcome back to some more NASCAR Authentics Diecast reviews. As you guys already know, I just came back from my Indianapolis 500 trip, and I had a really great time. You know, I was actually thinking about vlogging, but you know what, guys? I really needed a good break and a nice vacation from just everything in life, and it was very fun and very enjoyable considering that, you know, my favorite IndyCar driver, the man himself, Simon Pagenaud, won the freaking race. So really exciting. If you guys already seen most of my social media, then you will notice that I'm pretty happy. But enough of me talking about the Indy 500 trip. I'll probably mention about that more on my next episode of the NASCAR Diecast News. We're going to be doing NASCAR Authentics review, and today it will be on a card that I wasn't planning on getting, but after looking and considering how different this car is compared to last year's, I decided to go ahead and get it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and do the NASCAR Diecast review on William Byron's 2019 Axalta Chevrolet Camaro ZL1 for Hendrick Motorsports. This is a very nice looking car that I just picked up at my local Walmart. And you see right there, this is actually the Wave 3 variant. They also do have this car released in the Daytona 500 exclusive Wave, which is only available at Walmart. And on the back, we got our traditional Wave 3 information, like what is included in the Wave and etc. Also the chase piece as well, which is the Stenhouse car. It's really cool. Nice copywriting and lots of random wording that we don't really care about because we want to go ahead and get started on this NASCAR Diecast review. So let's open this up, shall we? Alrighty guys, we got the diecast out of its box, and you guys can take a look right here. This is going to be a very interesting diecast to review. You can't go wrong with the flames on this diecast. Really just pops out and it's very vibrant. But before we go and get started, guys, we're going to look at another thing that is vibrant, and it is the little accessory that comes with this. It is actually has a nice metallic finish to it as well, which is really cool. This is the plastic hood that we got for Wave 3, so really nice. Definitely a lot more interesting than what we've got, unlike the Daytona 500 exclusive Wave, which came with that generic schedule card. And then last year we had the diecast render magnet, so pretty cool. I definitely do like these hoods. I know I keep saying this, but I wish they were magnetic, but oh well. Really nice looking accessory that we got right there. And on the back we got NASCAR Authentics logo because, you know, it's NASCAR Authentics. So, gonna put that off to the side and hopefully it will not fall down. As now, we're getting back to the diecast. And might I just said in the introduction, and I'll say it again, this car is a beauty. As we're going to be taking a look and hopefully not find any flaws, but this is a Lionel diecast after all. But as you guys see right there, we actually got Axalta, and not like the car that Race Day 2011 got, my good buddy, Robbie Noonan. This car said Axalta. Basically, the wording was like backwards. Yeah, I'm not shitting you guys. If you guys haven't seen the review, go and check it out. Still to this day, that is definitely the most embarrassing thing I've seen from Lionel so far. And this one also has the ZL1 logos on top of the hood, just like some of the other cars that we got released last year. I guess it just depends which Chevrolet car wants it or not. But I think all of them probably have them. But I could be wrong. I know last year's didn't. And looks like the Goodyear logo is kind of rubbed off right there, but oh well, is what it is. But as far as I can see, there's not really much decal errors on this car, so yeah. I mean, Lionel did a good job with this car, as I will say. Now, a lot of people are probably going to assume that this car is basically the same car as last year's. Well, I mean, if you don't really look closely at the details, then yeah, you could miss out on this car. But there are a lot of differences on this car, and that's probably the main reason why I want to go ahead and start the comparison, because there's a good amount. So here is last year's car that we got. And right off the dot, we can already see a difference in, you know, the paint scheme as well. You can see where there's where there's a blue on the splitter. It's all yellow right here. Even the splitter is even colored different as well. So really nice looking details that we got right there. Flames look about the same, but you take a look, though, we don't have that red outline that they did, because this is based off of the when they first released the 2018 car was based off, I believe they released this back in August of 2017, I believe, when they announced it, and they changed the paint scheme when the 2018 season happened, so yeah. But I believe the Gold Series was actually like this car from last year, if I'm not mistaken, and the NASCAR Authentics version from last year So yeah, there were differences, but if you guys didn't got the Gold Series car from last year, then this is a good substitution for that. As now we're going to pan out just a little bit as we're going to go ahead and do the side-by-side comparison, guys. See right there, I mean, the obvious thing that we got to point out is, you know, there's no Snooker Rookie of the Year logo anymore. And, oh, wow, they even changed William Byron's name as well. Like, here it's like a different font. Here it's more, it has a curvature to it, so that's really cool. Of course, we also got the Hertz logo added to there as well. And I'm trying to think. I think it looks like the 24 is even bigger as well. I think my good friend Diecast Buffet, he actually told me about that. I was like, well, because it does really stand out. And we do have lesser contingencies on the 2019 version, as we only got 2 compared to what we had last year. Man, maybe I can see why they are putting all those playoff emojis now, because those sponsors anymore. Pretty sad. On the back, things are a lot more cleaned up on the back, because we got no rookie stripes, and yeah, and we can clearly see an ominous paint chip from last year's car, but flawless on this one, so really cool. Yeah, I mean, it's all red. And right here on the decklet, and right up on the top, you see we got the Axalta logo. Looking a little too close to that spoiler. I think it really wants to get it on, if you know what I'm saying. And the red lettering is also non-present on the 2019 variant. But that's that, guys. And as the good Robbie Noonan has said many times, this side's the same as the other side. Oh, I didn't even realize the paint scheme is also a little different as well. Look at that. Okay, yeah, so I probably would recommend getting this car because they did change the paint scheme, but it's a little as details. I mean, feel free to comment below. Do you guys prefer the 2018 version or the 2019 version? I say the 2019 version is a way to go, and man, I mean, you can't go wrong with the Axalta Flames. I mean, I'm glad they brought this scheme for another year. I know if some people don't look into this diecast a lot more closely, they're going to be like, oh, it's the same paint scheme, but not really, and I was one of those people, so I would absolutely recommend getting this car, guys, if you can find it at your local Walmarts, Targets. Heck, I believe this is also going to be coming in the next Cracker Barrel wave. Yeah, those are still a thing, guys, the Cracker Barrel waves. Oh, boy, those things are so useless. But anyways, guys, that's enough of me talking about this 2019 William Byron Axalta Chevrolet Camaro ZL1 for Hendrick Motorsports. If you guys enjoyed this video along with other NASCAR Authentics diecast reviews, then feel free to take a second and hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't so already. And this has been OBB, the Diecast News Guy, and I will catch you guys later on another NASCAR Authentics diecast review.